Today we're super excited to take you on a journey to explore the stunning cruise ports of New Zealand. From the breathtaking landscapes of Fiordland National Park to the vibrant culture of Auckland, we'll discover the unique experiences each of our ports has to offer. Whether you're planning your next cruise or just dreaming of beautiful New Zealand, we've got you. So grab your virtual passport and let's dive into the stunningly gorgeous land of New Zealand. One Tree Hill is a sacred place to the Maori people, which is the native people of New Zealand. And not only is it sacred, but it provides amazing views of the city. So that's why we chose it to be our first stop today. But anyway, I just watched a bunch of vlogs to see what we should do here, and this was one of the things. So each of our stops, we are not doing a ship excursion. No. Because A, rip off, and B, it's just too much of a packaged experience. I don't want that. So we're doing independent things each time. We do have a couple of excursions through Viator that we are doing. One to Hobbiton because you have to.
It'd be weird if we didn't.
Yeah. So a couple of things like that I found.
Yeah.
But mostly we're just independently doing our own thing. And one of them is hiking to the top of One Tree Hill, which is not that much of a hike. After we finished our hike, we stumbled upon this awesome Japanese restaurant that was amazing. Little hole in the wall place. We really enjoyed it. Good morning from Bay of Islands, which is our second stop. And last night I was telling Roy how we're going to do this secret thing where we're going to take the ferry over to Russell and no one else is going to know about it and do it, and we're going to get away from the crowds. And then the cruise director announces at the main show last night his top recommendation is
take a ferry to Russell. So we're like, guess it's not that secret.
It was not secret. The ship will drop you at Waitangi. I'll put a map up here. And then the shuttle bus provided will put you into town of Paihia. And at Paihia is where you get on this ferry to take you across to Russell. And so that's what we did already this morning. Now we're at Russell. It is a gorgeous day. It is beautiful. And we are going to walk over to the other side of the island where they have a beach and have a little beach day. Long Beach Road takes you directly over to the Long Beach. And they have a really awesome walking path that goes through the trees. So it's very nicely laid out for you. And if you just type it into Google Maps, Long Beach, it'll send you on this little walking path. We still pretty much have the place to ourselves. Nobody's here. 30-minute walk away from where the ferry drops you. Deters people.
She's loud in bed or not, always crazy about
The original set for Lord of the Rings was a temporary set. I like to say plastic and cardboard, as our tour guy said. And then when they came back to film The Hobbit, the owners asked them to make it a little more permanent, and they did that. So we're actually seeing the set from The Hobbit, but it's identical to the one from Lord of the Rings. So it's all good. I'm kind of excited. You see the tour buses. We stop the stage here, get our check-in time, and then we go on a bus to the movie set.
Going on an adventure!
This is pretty awesome to say we're actually here at the Hobbiton movie set.
And we basically have it up here because Tolkien has an oak tree on top of Bag End. Just hop into the tub if that's your thing. But hobbits, they don't wear shoes, so just please keep your shoes off of their furniture.
We only had a few hours at Napier, so we rented bikes and rode along the gorgeous waterfront.
Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful.
So one of the things we are supposed to eat here in Napier is white bait fritters. So that's what these are. And Roy is having,
Pork belly bites.
which is not one of the things we're supposed to eat, but one thing that he wanted.
Yeah.
I was restless and stranded on my own.
Roy's chain fell off on the way back, and some very kind New Zealanders stopped to help us get it back on.
But you came round and turned it up.
Picton is the gateway to the Marlborough wine region, which is world famous for producing Sauvignon Blanc. So we had to take advantage and taste some wines. I mean, it would have been a crime not to.
Smell the peach right off the bat. And pear, actually smell the pear.
I just lost the.
Smells good.
Although I've been pretty well.
Pretty tasty.
Today we are in Wellington, which is the stop number. This is our 7th day on the cruise. We still have 5 more to go. Roy's so pumped about that. It's very windy, so probably I'm not going to be talking to you after we get off of this bus, but we're taking public transportation because adventure and going to a hike called the Mount Victoria Loop because we need to burn some calories. I'm feeling the cruise 10 pounds has already approached and we may be passing that. So we are needing some exercise today, so that is what we're doing. And it's like a lookout where we can see the city and we'll have some pretty views.
Hobbit's Hideaway Trail. We just happened to stumble upon it on our little walk. Okay, so all the hobbits fall down the mountain here. And Frodo thinks he hears something. He tells them to get off the road.
Get off the road!
And this is the tree right here that is part of that scene. So they filmed that one scene here in this location.
So today's adventures at Christchurch were a little bit disappointing. We did do a group tour, like I said. I was trying to avoid, but for this one we kind of had to. But we did see some cool things like some sheep shearing and Castle Hill, which was a cool rock formation, as well as Arthur's Pass. But we're going to do a whole video about this day. But here's a quick recap.
I kinda adore you, but don't get too proud. You're like my favorite snack, I won't say it out loud. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the best kind of weird that I got. Your songs are in my head, it's on repeat. The awkward dance I do, but only on your street. I won't say you're perfect, we all know you're not. But hey, you're the
We're searching for them the whole time.
Yeah, we didn't see him up on Kinnan Pass when we were on the Milford track, but we're seeing one here underneath the car having some lunch. And they're one of their national birds, a big parrot. I think they're akin to our black bear in the States because apparently they break into your car, they tear it apart, they can look for snacks. So yes, they are the black bear of New Zealand. Beautiful because it's New Zealand and it's just a pretty place. So we're on Baldwin Street in Dunedin, New Zealand, and it is Guinness World Record for the steepest street, and it is at a 35-degree angle, about 1,200 feet. Been asked by a local already, are you going to try to go to the top? That is the goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course we are.
of course
Let's
we
go.
are.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think it's about time for me to go in. Like, I dive deep. Like I'm last week night with the flow here. Johnny boy, my peeps. I'm an infotainment state. My brain ain't contained. Keeps spilling out. I'm belligerent insane. My drink don't stay in place. I'm just two girls, one company. Keep it hipster like succulents. My name be a succubus. Swear I'm better than younger. But I'm still...
Larnach Castle. Am I excited? Yeah, they got statues. That's all you really need.
Inside the castle was neat, but the views from the top were amazing.
It is a nice crisp morning here at Dusky Sound off of the Celebrity Edge. Very pretty scenery.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
After we finished sailing through each of the sounds, we spent 2 days at sea, and then we arrived at our final port of Sydney, Australia, which we sadly didn't get to explore because we had to get on an airplane and come home to go to work. Have you been on a cruise to New Zealand, or would you like to go on one? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next adventure. And remember, get out there and go see it.